It's the show of the week.
Hello, welcome back to Show of the Week, the weekly segment where we talk musical theater and where I wear flannel. This week we're going to talk about the Fantasticks. The Fantasticks, in case you didn't know, is the world's longest running musical. Its original off-Broadway run ran for 42 years, more than 17,000 performances. And so, of course, the question is, why? What makes this show so great that it's going to be able to run for such a long time through decades of changing public perceptions and different generations of theatergoers? 3 reasons. First, it's just a good show. It's technically a well-written show. It has beautiful, lovely music. Try to Remember, Soon It's Gonna Rain, beautiful ballads that have had a life long outside of the musical itself. Second reason, a universal, timeless story. A story about love and feuding families and discovering the world. And in the Fantasticks, this love story is so disguised and told through metaphor that it literally becomes timeless. There are no references in this show to anything that's going to make it seem dated or anachronistic. It's just an honest, fable-ish story about love. And third, and I think this is maybe the most important one, it's a cheap show. Only a handful of actors, a really, really tiny orchestra, 2 or maybe 3 people, and literally a moon made out of cardboard. This show has such a low threshold of a bottom line. It can survive through the lull points in theater going that a lot of other shows can't. When you employ a cast of 25, 30, 40 and have an orchestra of 15, 16, 20 and have a set of stagehands and people to take the tickets and people to run the concessions, and that number goes up and up for you to be able to stay open. The Fantasticks only needs maybe 1 or 2 hands worth of people. That's about it. And altogether, that makes it the world's longest running musical. Not my favorite. I like some songs in it. I would say it's a bit of an acquired taste. If you're halfway through listening to it, keep going. My first couple times through the Fantasticks I gave up because it does get a little overly sappy and metaphorical, but give it some time, listen to it maybe once or twice, it'll wear on you. And if anything, it's worth it to analyze and think about it from the perspective of it being such a long-running popular musical. The Fantasticks! Go listen to it, and I'll see you next week. A couple quick footnotes. Number 1, there's a section of this show that uses the word rape a lot. They don't mean sexual assault, they mean abduction, and it's very fantastical, but that doesn't make it okay. The new off-Broadway cast recording, which is the link I'll put in the Spotify link, has some rewrites that makes it a little better, but not great. It's problematic, and you can like things that have aspects that are problematic that you can identify and still appreciate the whole thing. Although it is unfortunate because some of the prettier songs are the ones about rape. Gah. Number 2, the show also has some racist representations of Native Americans, also problematic. Gah. On a happier note, number 3, if you click on my face right now, you'll get linked to a wonderful video starring, of all people, Aaron Carter when he was in the long-running production of The Fantasticks. Of all people. All right, cool.